Welcome back, new viewers and Game Bears. It is time for another Pokemon Violet Fun Stuff episode, and today we will do more Empoleon raids before they go away, as well as some Blissey raids, because those are back once again. So it looks like a fourth person came in. I was just about to start with just the three of us, but we'll wait for him to make his decision then. There we go, let's do it. And just as a refresher, I will go over again my little strategy with the Skeledirge. But before we truly begin, I'd like to ask those of you to subscribe and follow, depending on which platform you happen to be on. And those of you on YouTube, please consider following my Twitch channel, where this happens to be recorded live. Thank you for the help and the appreciation. Now let's get into this. My moveset on this Skeledirge. We are max HP, max special defense, calm nature, so we can take every single surf, and a little bit of investment into special attack. Now, Empoleon Tera Raid will always go with Snow or Snowscape, and every turn, the first turn, will always use Blizzard. If you get frozen, it's okay, just use a Heal Shear to get rid of that, which we did not get frozen, so here are the moves I have: Torch Song, Sunny Day, Slack Off, and I hate it, Protect. But always use Sunny Day first turn to get rid of the Snow. For any of your allies, like the guy later over there that hits physically, as well as we can Surf. We're also unaware, because its ability is competitive, so you do have to be careful of that. If you have a skill swap ally, just like that Umbreon sitting there, it can be circumvented. So anytime it gets rid of stat buffs, which is why we have Protect, as much as I hate that move, we'd have to use that to get our ability back next turn so we don't get absolutely washed by the +2 Surf, let's just say. Get it? Washed? Anyways. Thanks to all the support from the Umbreon, though. Things have worked very well. Once you get your initial Sun off, always use Torch Song. And just keep using that over and over again until you're able to Tera. And because of that, we keep getting special attack buffs. We also have Shell Bell as the item, so we're more likely to take the next Surf. If your HP gets too low, though, make sure you use Slack Off. Or the Heal Shear definitely helps. Allowing me to keep going with this. Another Torch Song, and pretty much just keep doing this till you win. And then once we terrestrialize, we'll be able to get more power off. Anytime the sun goes away, just bring back Sunny Day. Unintentional rhyme, I'm a poet, didn't know it, but it's always cool when that happens, right? Alright, time to terrestrialize. Oh, took away my step ups. How are you doing today, Aaron? Now we can Tera and get off this power boost. And we are Tera Fire to deal as much damage as possible, but because we don't have special attack investment, since we don't really need it, since we need it more for special defense so we don't get absolutely washed, again, the pun, by Surf, it will take a little bit to get any real damage off with the Torch Song, sadly. Especially when it takes away your stat buffs. And the sun is still there, I gotta be really careful of that. And the Heal Shear was definitely useful. Alright, sun's gone, so let's bring it back again. Because I gotta be careful of that, sometimes I end up missing that. And thank you for your 3 streaks, and coming back for each and every video. Your support is very appreciated. Alright, and today is Saturday, so as long as I don't end up being a lazy ass or playing too much Persona 3 Reload, I'm gonna do my VGC video finally. I'm gonna take the thumb out of my ass, because I need to get that going. Got so many new teams anyways, so I wanna, and a lot of new Pokemon threats that I've been making off screen, so I wanna showcase those. Maybe I've been thinking of an idea, actually. I'm thinking about maybe doing Pokemon Showdown on this channel as well. And I can make new teams, map them out, and the viewers can even help me make them. And I can even make those teams in this game. What do y'all think of that idea? Anyways, while we are doing this, keep getting your Torch Songs up. We do have half time, but now that the shield is gone, we'll be able to do some substantial damage. Alright, get rid of your unstab drops, that's okay. Alright, the sun is still up, so I got nothing to worry about here. Well, enjoy your time playing Shining Pearl. You doing a Nuzlocke or something, or are you just doing another little playthrough? Alright, the sun's still up, your surf will do nothing. thanks to the light screen from the Umbreon, it definitely helps cushion the hits. Though, near the end of the fight, Empoleon will start hitting twice, so do be careful of that. Alright, took away my stat buffs, but that's okay. Once again, we still have the sun up, so that doesn't really mean much. Alright, Torch Song, I can get some Shell Bell recovery. He's almost dead, we just need a bit more time. Oh no, not Gallade. He's down. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Ah, frick. Wait, the sun's still there, though. Oh, of course he crits me. Ice Beam, that won't do anything. The Tentacool isn't a Tentacruel, excuse me, isn't a bit. Uh-oh, sun's not here. That's not good. I wasn't. Will this kill? This has to kill. Alright, you know, I think it will kill thanks to the Gallade. Bye-bye. Like I said, sometimes I miss getting rid of, or bringing back the sun. But other times it doesn't end up biting me in the ass too much, thankfully. Oh, I live in... Grass Knot won't get it. Why would you use Grass Knot, really? Whatever. Even if I did feign, we already got rid of your HP bar, so bye-bye, Empoleon, and that's how you deal with the Empoleon raids if you're using Skeleturge. Do arm yourself with this knowledge while this event is still live. And here are the prizes. Now I'm gonna go do some Blissies, and we're gonna do some training. Alright, since the Blissey raids are up here, I could also do other people's Empoleon raids if they'd like. If you need help with that, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I'm going to start with this Terra Poison raid sitting down here. Also doing BBQs if anybody wants to do that as well. Hopefully anybody with any copies of Scarlet could join in on that. That'd be really nice. Might even go catch Suicune real quick. I gotta catch me another one of those. Hey, Tera Poison. The answer is obvious. The world's strongest Ursaluna will be used. Alright, let's do it. Alright, and Blissies again. Farm these guys as much as you possibly can to get all of those XP candies as well as the shards they drop. Real good for a competitive player like me to just get my Pokemon up to level 100 instantaneously. Precipitous Blades was always such a cool animation, especially back in Oris. Maybe that should be our question of the day for this. What is your favorite animation, like move animation of any move in any generation? You could like, I don't know, Hyper Beam from Generation 1, or Electro Drift in this game, something like that. Well, this breaks the shield, bye-bye. And that Precipitous Blades, if it hits, should kill. It didn't hit. 85 accuracy, I believe that move had, if I remember correctly. It's basically an Earthquake that didn't... It's a less accurate Earthquake, but it doesn't hit your party member. Or your partner, I should say, in double battles. Or triple battles back when those existed. Tera Poison Blissey I don't think would be that bad, actually. I mean, if you're looking at a Black Poison, it gets Natural Gift, or Natural Gift, Natural Cure. Just switch it out and it loses its poison. Alright, now where else should we go next? Alright, well, welcome back. Alright, let's go that way. Tera Raid sitting over there. Alright, Tera Blissey Raid. Now let's see who wants to join in on this one. Alright, any physical attacking water types. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I never trained up this Quaquaval, did I? Remember breeding him last year. I completely forgot to train him up. I forgot if I was going to make it either Tera Flying or Tera Steel. I think I know exactly what we could use for this. The strongest Azumarill ever. Oh, really? I see. Ursula is a very strong dude. You know, it's bears. We often like to test our strength against each other by doing a little bear wrestling. You know, the special moves like the bear hug and the, yes, after this raid we'll form a group, but the bear hug and the bear bite and whatnot, and the bear claw. Us bears in the wild do those things. Especially our winged brothers. Though the bears that tend to attend college because they're very nerdy. Which I'm one of those nerdy bears, but still. They tend to not like fighting as much, let's just say. Alright, Velodrome right here. This sucker just gonna mess you up real bad. I can one-shot Tera Poison. After enough boosts, yeah, one-shot Tera Poison and one-shot, what am I called? Oh my god, look how much that did. Everybody remember when Water Shuriken was a physical move? I missed that. Personally, I prefer it being a physical move. I guess it's better as a special move because Greninja's special attack is a bit higher than its physical attack, but I think it made more sense as a physical move. Alright, let's go make the group. I'll make the group and you'll see the code. Yes it was, actually. That I trained up. The shiny Azumarill, the shiny Marill that I missed, but you caught and then you gave to me. Forgot which episode that was. Alrighty, yeah, let me make the group. And we can get some training done. If anybody else wants to join, now's your chance. Alright, you'll do the group if you insist. I'll exit this one immediately. Just tell me the code when you're ready. Again, if anybody else wants to join, now's your chance. Let me drink a little water while I wait. Alright, and a little update, now that I'm pretty much done with the Kirby Star Allies playthrough. I got a new playthrough in mind, and let's just say moving one of my downstairs consoles up to my room here in my little workspace, for both these streams and my game development stuff, of course. So we can start that new playthrough. Hint, hint. Just what I plan on doing. Like the new weekly playthrough. Alright, if anybody else wants to join, now's your chance. Yes, I also didn't notice the shiny Magnemite. Funny that. That was definitely before I think both DLCs came out. I was about to reference M&J TV because he missed out on a shiny Magnemite as well. I remember seeing that, or somebody pointed that out in one of his videos. Alright, if nobody else wants to join, is there anybody else who wants to join? Now's your chance. There's your code, 02LHLH. Going once. Going twice. I think we're sold. We should get moving. And shall we get started with the Union Group? Thank you. Yeah, Shiny Magnemite's a bit of a monochromish color, and depending on the lighting, it could be pretty easy to miss. Alright, let's go look for some Blissey raids. Or if you have your own Empoleon raid, we could do that as well. I remember that one. She did point that out, yes. Maybe I'll go do that Tera Grass one sitting over there. You know, no, this Tera Grass one's closer. Alright, here we are, Tera Grass Blissey. I mean, once you get used to the controls, yeah, flying isn't half bad, actually. At first, when you're just getting used to it, feels like Superman 64 if you ever played that game, but after a while, yeah, it's okay. Especially since you could try going as high as you possibly can before the game stops you and goes, nah, you gotta get back down to the ground. I'm gonna use my Slitherwing for this one. The Choice Banded Fury Cutter Scizor. I got Choice Band as well. Yes, I do. I believe that was your Scizor's nickname. And you mentioned how I gave you the idea of Choice Banded Fury Cutter. With Technician, a lot of multipliers there, and Terra Bug as well, for even more multipliers. He has gotten stronger, I can tell. Alright, that Intimidate is literally useless. Alright, Leech Life just for the win. And there's the Seed Sower for our passive healing. When I was off screen the other day, when I was testing out the Psychic Terrain team that I've made, Somebody tried using a Seed Sower Arboliva against me. Thankfully, I was able to see through that and play around it. Trying to cancel out my Psychic Terrain. Sometimes a competitive Pokemon, not just competitive Pokemon, pretty much any RPG. Competitive or not. Casual or, I don't know, but against advanced AIs. Gotta sometimes play around the opponent's strategy. Because if you don't let them get off their strategy, you'll definitely be more likely to win something. And down goes the shield. And I'm gonna bite him really hard. And down goes the Blissey. Oh no, he's still alive. She's still alive. There are no male Blissies. Alright, now what shall be the next one? I mean, I think that would... Yeah, no, that'd be neutral. It wouldn't really matter anyways, because Seismic Toss is set damage. Like, funny when you're fighting against the Tera fighting Blissies, it gives the, what do I call it? It gives Seismic Toss the boost, or at least gives the animation, but it doesn't give the boost. It'd actually be cool if that worked on there. Like, your level 100, it makes it a level... You'll do 150 damage. Doesn't seem that useful, honestly. Or if you're level 50, it'd only do 75 damage. It just doesn't seem too useful. Alright, raid is up. I'll take a look. Tera Electric. Let's see whose bear is the stronger one. You know, while I wait for this, I'm gonna look something up. How yours, Luna, does it? The former Alpha, I'm guessing. That's not the Alpha one, alright. Alright, Swords Dance. Ursamuna. I'm just imagining a bear grabbing a sword and dancing with it. Have I made that joke before? I might have. Now you die. Look how much damage I did. That breaks right through the shield. I did most of the damage. So did you Seal Pulse me? I think you did. Alright, down goes Tera Electric. Give me more of them electric shards. I see what you're doing with that. Shellballs are really, really good in raids. If you can manage to get off enough damage, you pretty much get free full heals each and every time. It does take a little bit of setup for it to be truly useful, but afterward, if you got the patience for that, it'll definitely wondrous, I'd say. Alright, that's your raid. Alright, the Terrifier one. I do need more Terrifier shards. I say that as someone that had 999 of those things. Now let's do Terra Steel first. Alright, let's see. Let me just make sure I'm getting closer to this. Just make sure I ain't going the wrong way. But yes, one thing I'd like to ask, for those of you who might have already watched it, I've recently uploaded the Generation 3 Pokemon tier list. What do y'all think of that? Alright, I see. Decent thought process there. As long as you can survive the first turn, you're pretty much guaranteed that full heal. And let's make the raid. I know there's also some new raid events coming out as well. I think there's a Surge and Armorage rerun raid from when those were out before last year. Love disc raids for Valentine's Day. I know that's coming. And I want to ask what everyone thinks the next 7-star raid will likely be. It might be a Generation 5 mon, or one of the Gen 5 starters, perhaps. It could be. It could be one of the Generation 7 starters, too. Because it's with Blaziken and with Empoleon, they prioritized those two because every other generation has already had at least one of their starters get a 7-star raid, so it makes sense that they prioritize those. Besides the Generation 9 stars, of course. Let me guess, is the one that doesn't sit well my placement for Swellow? If that's the case, I told you I'd get some heat for it. I don't like Swellow, what can I say? I do not like that thing. Of all the regional birds, it's easily the worst one. In my opinion. Unless you want to count Squawkabilly, that thing's way worse. But personally, I think Kilowattrel's the real regional bird of this region. Hello, bullets for lunch. Hello, how are you doing today? And if you are new here, let me give you a quick rundown. I do a lot of gaming content like Pokemon, Kirby, Mario, etc. Normally weekday playthroughs, Monday to Thursdays. And on weekends, Pokemon Element. Jeez, that poor Blissey's dead. But anyways, how are you doing today? If you'd like to join, we can reset this room for you if you'd like. I don't need to catch this, we'll see. If you need help with your Empoleon raids or Blissey raids, don't hesitate to ask. Always here to help. I'm very good myself, thank you for asking. Alright, let's do this useless Terra Psychic raid. Alright, if you'd like to join, let's reset the room. If you'd please, Aaron. We could also do some BBQs if you'd like, that's also in the title. Alright, let's reset the group if you'd like to. I'm gonna make the room this time. Alright, form a group. It's going to be a little hard to see the code because of the side comments there, so I'm just going to say it out loud. That's something I always do. I think that says 3YVVS6. That's your code. Let me know when you're ready. If anyone else wants to join, do not hesitate to fill up a spot. I was hoping to help with anything. A trade, a certain raid you might be having trouble with, like the 7-star raid that's currently going on right now. Perhaps you need a tip or two on how to do competitive Pokemon. I'm always here to help when it comes to Pocket Monsters. And I assume your name is Nobody. Yep, that's you. Okay. And Zeno. Alright, one more slot. Or, excuse me, Infinity Zeno Infinity. That'd be a little annoying to say over and over again. Seriously, that's the stupidest thing you've seen online? Oh, the code, it says 3YVVS6. If you'd like me to, I'll put it in the comments to make it easier. Oh, there you go, that should make it easier. I mean, look, having its 4 times weakness, I mean, it could have been worse, because there are a lot of type combos that have 2, or if you're Parasect in Generation 1, you have 4 times weaknesses. And that's just one drawback, because I like Camera both design-wise, and it's okay in battle. It could be a lot better. I wish it was faster. But I do like it in battle, mostly. And me putting it in a top spot, and again, mainly because of its design and its battle prowess, even with that 4 times weakness. I mean, by that logic, I should have put Aggron in C tier or something. And you know how much I like that thing. More people do tend to take Violet. Alright, if you have any Blissey raids, BBQs you'd like to do, or Empoleon raids, don't hesitate to put them up. I'll go look for a Blissey raid myself. Alright, I'll do that Tera raid sitting over there. Your game crashed? Oh, Pokemon Scarlet being Pokemon Scarlet, or Scarlet and Violet being Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you need us to reset, we can always do that. Hey, if you like Gardevoir as S tier, that makes a lot of sense. I just never liked that. For some reason, Gardevoir can be male despite its design. I still don't like that. At least in Gen 3, I guess it kind of made sense, but ever since Galate became a thing, they should have changed that. Alright, this Tera Raid right here. We'll do this raid that's been posted. Oh yes, we can reset the Union Circle if you'd like. So now, yeah, before we do this, yeah, we'll do the raid in a bit. Let's reset this thing, just for, bullets for lunch over here. Let's see here. Alright, let's disband for a split second just so you can come back. And I shall make the room again. I suppose there might be a lot of reasons for that. Still don't like how that fits with the design, though, but whatevs. Alright, anyways, your, code is LXS8WQ, and let me type that in, just in case you're having a hard time looking for it. Or looking at it, I should say. Alright, that's one. And I guess while we are waiting for everybody else to come in, I asked this question of the day earlier in the episode, but what is your all-time favorite move animation in any Pokemon game? Any Pokemon generation? Generation 1 to 9. Well, let us know. That's an L, yes. I'd make a giving you the L joke, but nah, that's just rude. Alright, here we go. Let's set off once again. Alright, let me drink a little water while I wait then. The safety check, I like it. And I guess we're in the Blueberry Academy this time. I got teleported there somehow. Yeah, the Behemoth Blade's animation in Sword and Shield was actually quite neat. I mean, its animation in this game is okay, mostly just because of the backflips Ashion can do. So I guess while we're here, we might as well get some BBQs done, too. Let's see, I gotta switch that. Take a photo of a Fairy-type Pokemon. Oh, that's easy. I just need to find a Milcery. And I guess while I'm here, I could also fight a bunch of, Terramons. Oh, look at that. A wild Terramon sitting right here. Oh, wait a minute. This thing's gonna have soundproof. I just realized. Hold on. If you'd like to go back to Paldea, that's okay. You can do some raids that way as well. Gotta get some training in. And for the new viewers here, what's your opinion on VGC? I do a lot of VGC content as well. Yeah, I can't use my Skeletons against this thing, so let me change Pokemon. Metagross you'll do. Ah, damn, my Terramon's gone. Oh well. There goes the Terra Shards. I just look for something else. Actually, I could have just switched Pokemon. I didn't think of that. Oh well. Alright, so what's the next BBQ I should do? Kill them, Metagross! End all of them! I mean, not just yet. We just started the group. If you'd like to switch over to Deus, that's fine, but we just started the group. We don't have to reset it once again. And there's your pick of a wild Fairymon. Probably the easiest fairy type to get if that's what you're waiting on. And what else is here? And make it TM, catch water type, and kill that Toucannon sitting over here. Sorry, Toucannon, you must die. He's got the shiny Genpao. Alright, take a picture of a mon that's in flight. I would say there's a lot of broken mons this generation. Just certain Terra-type combinations can be certainly broken, though. Like, Terrafire or Torkoal under Trick Room is definitely a bit of a nuisance, especially when Psychic Terrain is up and you can't get a priority move off. That can be very annoying. Like, a lot of the teams that I make are very fast and hard-hitting teams, and I tend to struggle with Trick Room teams a lot, so that you can imagine that'd be really annoying to deal with. Alright, so Terrestrialize them on. Let's see. Let's wait a little bit on that one. We'll be able to switch it, but we just started the group. I don't want to have to keep, you know, deleting it each and every time. Alright, Terra Dragon, just cause that's what the game wants. Gotta kill this poor deerling. And then another VGC strategy that's very annoying to deal with is Muck and Smeargle. Because Moody, everyone's favorite ability. And definitely the most balanced. Alright, 50 yards across. And the frame rate issues. This poor, poor game. We can do an Empoleon raid light now if you'd like. Let's go to the polar biome for a sec. Now let's see what raids we got going. Let's do the Empoleon raid first. If that is okay with you, nobody. He likely got it from a giveaway. That's okay. Because, yeah, there's a lot of, like, giveaways on YouTube and stuff about, like, if you're if you're one of their patrons, if you will, they can give you those hack shinies for free. Well, maybe not for free if you have to be a Patreon for that, but yeah. I mean, as long as he isn't using those in, like, competitive play, I don't see a problem. Well, as long as he isn't using those in competitive play, I don't see that big of an issue with it. Because, yeah, the competitive people, yeah, they don't take lightly to that. I mean, I have a feeling they're going to get re-released in, like, an event or something in a year, but probably well after the next Pokemon game comes out. Oh, yeah, we're in February, right? Another 3 or so weeks, we all know that's going to get revealed. I got my dirge. Let's do it. I mean, it's also part of the reason why I stopped doing surprise trades as well. You just see way too many of those hacked Pokemon from Machamps.com or Gengar.com. Pokemon.com, PKHacks.com, just way too many of those. I used to do super training, surprise trading a lot back in Sword and Shield, but now I just don't bother with that. I mean, it's Tera Steel, it can't be that bad. Not Tera Steel. Steel type Arceus. No matter which type it ends up being. I mean, Steel type resistance, Ice and Grass type move, I think it'd be fine. And thanks to the Sun, you're gonna take the the Water type moves very well. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. A Gallade to get rid of its ability. Well, if we lose this, you can always recommend one of them to use a Gallade. That's okay. As long as he doesn't use Acid Spray, it should be alright. I mean, I have Unaware, so it wouldn't be that big a deal for me, but for the other team members, that could be a slight issue. Alright, as long as you don't freeze me, that'd be nice. Thank you. Get rid of the sun. Or get rid of the snow, I mean. Kind of reminds me of that one competitive Pokemon battle I had on stream once. Or one of my viewers kept using Sunny Day, and when I was like, or kept using Snowskip, I'm like, nah, man, I want the sun. Nice little throwback, I guess. Alright, and Torchon, spam. Oh, look at that, we got Skill Swap right there. Didn't even know Blissey could learn that. And just Torchon the day away. Definitely one of the more monotonous Tera Raids. Not as monotonous as, say, Cinderace when that came out last year, but a little bit. Alright, last one, and we can Tera. I mean, it's nice that a lot more Pokemon are getting skill swapped than in older generations, like Medicham and Malamar, which I don't think they got those moves in original games. Because I've been thinking about making another VGC team around around Contrary Malamar using skill swap on like Regigigas and Hydrapple and whatnot, which will definitely be very, very powerful. And like a Terra fighting Regigigas or something. Alright, you took away my stat buffs, but since you no longer have competitive, that's not an issue. If anything, I get to do a lot of extra damage thanks to that acid spray from the Arceus. It's the reason why I have my favorite move, Protect, but, yeah, the reason why we have that. But thanks to them getting rid of competitive, I don't need to worry about that too much. That's okay if you misclicked. Like, we all misclick sometimes, it's alright. Calm mind, mine's the calm. Your Iron Defense means nothing, I completely forgot to bring that up. It will use Iron Defense when it's about near half HP, but if you're using a special attacker like I am, it's not that big a deal. Alright, the sun's still here for a little bit, so I can use that at least. And the sun's gone. I was just talking about it, too. But that's okay. Alright, bring back the sun because your surfs are hitting too hard. He's Stellar Tera. I feel like Stellar Tera was mostly made for Tera Raids. I mean, it's got some use in competitive play, like if you're using Superior or an Amorous. But the fact that you can use the Stellar Tera boost pretty much endlessly during raids just makes me think it was mostly made for that. I mean, it makes sense that it would purely be made offensively, because if it was made defensively, if you didn't know this fun fact, if you were to be all 18 types at once, the only type you'd be weak to is Rock, so that'd be pretty broken. And have, like, quintuple resistances to Grass and Bug. Because that's balance. That's balanced, excuse me. Excuse my broken English. Alright, down goes the shield. This is gonna be an easy win. You ain't no Emperor Penguin. I'm the Emperor Alligator, yeah. Does that make sense? Imagine if there was a subspecies of crocodile/alligator known as the Emperor Alligator. Emperor Alligator, I like how that sounds. Nice ring to it. Alright, and down goes the Emperor Penguin himself. Alright, and a free ability patch. And if you haven't caught Empoleon already, there it is for you. And if you already have, enjoy the bonuses. The prizes, I mean. Now let's keep doing these BBQs. Or where's that item I was going to pick up here? It is 5 heal balls. Wasn't Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee the first Pokemon game to allow you to pick up multiple of the same item off the ground? Because I know that was a thing in, like, the GameCube Pokemon games. Colosseum and X2 were technically the first Pokemon games to do that. It didn't... Like, main series Pokemon didn't do that until Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Or am I wrong by that? I mean, thanks to, whatchamacallit. Thanks to Mirror Herb, it's really not that big a deal. If you're looking to get Mystical Fire on it. Alright, you were a Terra Dragon, right? Oh, that's easy. Oh, where's my Izzy roll? Alright, let's do it. Down for you. She'll certainly show them. Alright, Belladrum, and pretty much, Play Rough will just kill from here. He's almost dead. She's almost dead. I keep saying he's almost dead. And down goes yet another Blissey. A Blissey with wings on its head. And all them Tera Dragon shards. I mean, thanks to Tera Dragon's number of resistances, there are certain Pokemon that might be weak to 2 or 3 of those types that it resists that you could certainly use it on. Like on my Electric Terrain team, I liked using, my Iron Bundle with Tera Dragon to take any Electric Grass or even Fire moves, which turned out to be very useful, actually. Alright, what's our next BBQ that we should do? Auto battling? Yeah, let's do that auto battle one. Just need something a little faster. I mean, hey, if the Blissey's made for those Blissey raids, more power to you, I'd say. And congratulations, Dono, to your new Blissey. Hope you make great use of it. Damn it, stop glitching out and hit the Cubchoo, man. What are you doing? That poor little Lapras has to go, sadly. Alright, so once we're able to get this BBQ done, we'll be able to do one of the group ones. Or the ones in yellow, as I like to call them. I guess while I'm here, I should probably get some more of those staff feathers as well. This poor little Piplup has to go. Trying to jump out of the water, thank you. Alright, Tera Ghost this time. And I know exactly what to use. Alright, my Bisharp. Alright, Tera Ghost Blissey, which I think Tera Ghost is easily Blissey's best Tera type. I mean, you only have one weakness, so might as well turn it into an immunity. Then and one Shadow Ball, so you could even use it offensively if you choose to. Scrappy, yes. Scrappy's the reason why those types that they normally be immune to fighting end up being weak to, because their secondary types are normally weak to fighting, but Ghost immunity overrides that. And because of Scrappy, they'll end up weak to it. That's only a very new situation, though, especially since Megas don't exist in this game, and Mega Lopunny, well, again, doesn't exist. And the only fighting type mon with Scrappy in this game is Hisui and Decidueye. So I think they're mostly safe unless they're against that one matchup. And my Sucker Punch didn't work. The Blissey's predicting me, man. So much so that it gives me a free heal. And it keeps not using any attacks. I mean, gee, that's very kind of you, Blissey, but I want to just get rid of you as quickly as possible. There we go. And still no Sucker Punch hits. Well, after that first one. Not the only one naming Golden Go Golden Boy. Send me a nickname, I give him Golden Goes as well. Well, not my own Golden Go nicknames, just like to call him Golden Boy sometimes when I see them. It's okay. The Blissey healing, it's not really stopping anything, it's just delaying the inevitable. Speaking of which, I always thought in RPGs, specifically turn-based RPGs, and I guess in some cases action RPGs like Xenoblade, if a boss constantly heals itself, it doesn't make the fight harder, it just makes the fight arbitrarily longer. Same with just giving it more HP, like that doesn't make the fight harder, it just makes it longer. Like maybe giving it a higher attack or something, or making it faster, would make things harder, but not, you know, just giving him more HP to delay the inevitable, if you will. Alright, Terra Water Blissey this time. Alright, and do I have any very hard-hitting electric types? Or grass types? I know exactly what I can use. My choice banded Rill Boomer. It's a little too late, sadly. I already chose my Rill Boom. And besides, my grassy terrain would override any electric terrains. I think he was asking to bring Miraidon so he could use Iron Hands and activate Iron Hands' Quark Drive ability, along with Wild Charge or Super Cell Slam. I think that's why he was suggesting that. And like I said, my grassy terrain did override that. Now I do very big damage with that. I remember destroying not Terra Water, but Water-type Dynamax Pokemon back in Sword and Shield with this strat. At least back when Grassy Glider was base 70 power, not base 55. And besides, we're almost done with this Blissey as well. Grass Bullet for the win. Yes, it is. Rillaboom is one very powerful Pokemon. Max attack, choice banded. Yes, it is very competitively powerful. Tera Grass for extra power, just Grass Bullet will destroy things, even with its nerf. Yeah, it was just to power up any Iron Hands and whatnot, that's why he wanted to use Miraidon. I mean, besides, Blissey raids are really easy anyways. If it was like one of the 7-star raids, you can't just choose what you want, sadly, with those. Wait, let me show you the Rillaboom real fast before we continue with anything else. Yep, Choice Banded, Tera Grass for extra power, and here's its moveset, and here's its stat spread. Just max HP, max attack. Just made to do damage, at least very quickly with Grassy Glide, and his other coverage moves, high horsepower for fighting types, for fire and steel types, U-turn for pivoting, knock off to get rid of that item. But anyways, let's see what other BBQs we can do. Now let's finish that auto battle one. Sorry, Minchino. Sorry, Minchino, you disappeared. The game just really didn't want you on screen for some reason. Alright, find 3 Ditto blocks in the canyon biome. Well, time to go hunting. Hunting for Ditto blocks. I think it's the first time I've ever got a BBQ like that, actually, now that I think about it. I've seen those online, but never experienced one until now. Alright, so most of them is probably near here. Ditto block, where you at? Here, Ditto block here. I mean, it could be anywhere in the canyon biome. Let me read that again. Yeah, Ditto blocks, it should be around here. At least one of them should be around here. I probably will. They're probably very well hidden. They could be on those stairs over there. Hopefully we don't take too long trying to look for these things. And judging by you giving me a good luck suggests that these things are very hard to find. Oh, look at that, I might have just found one. Yes, it is. Ah, Ditto, you thought you could hide from me, did you? Oh, you found a Ditto. Look at him. Look at the little boy. Or little thing, I guess. Anyways, let's find 2 more of them. Alright, I don't think the block would be over here now that I think about it. Because that's right between the canyon biomes and the polar biome. Huh, that's pretty neat. Didn't know they could be shiny as well. That's not a block. That's not a Ditto block, it looks like. Alright, let's see what this raid is. Tera Water once again. Alright then. Whichever one I have that's a physical attacker, because both of my Iron Hands are in my competitive team, so I can't use those. Actually, I think I know someone well, it's not a Paradoxmon. I got right here, I can't use them. And then my other Iron Hands, this one's also on another competitive team. Actually, wait. Oh, I know exactly what I could use. My Choice Banded Iron Boulder that I used for my, whatchamacallit team. That I used for my Electric Terrain team. He's the perfect candidate for this. Either that or I could have used one of the Iron Leaves that I have. I probably should have used that. Yes, I've noticed that you're not subbed for there on Twitch. And speaking of subbing, if you'd like to sub on YouTube, don't hesitate to do so by the same name. And for those of you who haven't followed already, please consider following. It definitely helps out the community. My goal is 170 followers. And as you can see, we're quite close to that. Thank you for your help if you choose to. Alright, now my speed has risen. It's like I have both Choice Band and Choice Scarf simultaneously, which is why I have this. Now I'm using Close Combat just for Terra fighting. And Miraidon, I don't think your Miraidon's doing too well up there. Just glitching out for a second. The Raid Killer. A pretty fitting name. And down goes the Blissey. I'm surprised still nobody runs Super Cell Slam on their Iron Hands. I mean, sure, the 5% miss chance can be a little devastating, but personally, I'd risk it just for the slightly bigger power. Could really help you secure a few KOs, that's what I think. That's okay, you'll be able to Terra next time. Alright, let's keep looking for them Ditto blocks. Oh, there's a Terramon over there. I'm about to go fight him. Alright, this is where I found that other Ditto first. It's a Tera Scrafty. I try to stock up on Stellar Shards when I can. I mean, the only Pokemon I really recommend using this Tera thing on, what, Dark Urshifu, Or Single Striker Shifu. Archaeolodon. Porygon Z. Superior and Enamorous and Chenpao. I don't really recommend using it on any other Pokemon. More often than not, you'd just be better off with a defensive Tera. If you really want the power, go for it, but... yeah, more often than not, a defensive Tera would definitely be a better idea. And let me discharge him. Yeah, not many people really sleep on stamina. A lot of people, it's like it's the most used ability of its 3 abilities. And a lot of people run Body Press on theirs. I run Aura Sphere on mine for other Archaeodons and whatnot. I just like using the boosted defense to increase my longevity and pair that with, like, Cresselia for healing. Try to keep me alive as long as possible. That other Ditto block has to be around here somewhere. Maybe up there. If it isn't, I think I already looked over here, but let's double check. Gotta check every nook and cranny. Don't leave a single stone unturned. If my Kirby playthroughs have ever taught me anything. Alright, I got a little item over here. Pick that up. Anybody else find any of the other Ditto blocks? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, a lot of players have already been using that strat. I see it on the Victory Road website with competitive player teams. I just prefer Aura Sphere. Alright, raid is up. Okay, let's do that. Oh no, I'm falling. And I'm always Terra Electric, Electro Shot, which again, another thing I'm surprised more people don't use. Alright, specifically a Ghost type if you'd like that. Let me see. Besides Sterilage, let me see if I have any other physical attacking Ghost types. Boy of Marshadow are in this game. Actually, ooh, I know exactly what I can bring. Not a Rage Fist Annihilate, but certainly a Shadow Claw one. I just need to find which one. It's this one. Oh, that's not it. It's not this one either. I have multiple Annihilates here, this one. My critical hitting one. Which I'm surprised more people don't use this Annihilate strategy. Like, whenever you see Annihilate in competitive, it's always either the Choice Scarf Final Gambit one, or Rage Fist Beat Up. Never a little bit of variety. Or Terra Fire just to be immune to burn. Me with Terra Rock with Cross Chop, Stone Edge, and Shadow Claw. With Focus Energy, Life Orb. Get them crits off. And definitely that would be good against Stamina or Calodon, which, again, wish more people would use this critical hitting strategy. And Terra Rock is also very good for Annihilate, too. Good for the pesky flying types that I have trouble with. If you're having trouble hitting those pesky bug types, well, Terra Rock. Though Ghost can hit bug types for neutral, so it's not all bad. It's not all lost. I mean, if people want to use Iron Hands, they can, but I know it's not for every raid. More specifically, when people try to use it against, like, 7 stars, it's not the best thing. Alright, Focus Energy, and now Shadow Claw will crit each and every time. Also, because of me being a Ghost type, you literally can't do anything to me. Specifically why I didn't want to use Rage Fist, because it literally can't touch me, so Rage Fist would be stuck at base 50 power. Also, I wanted to bring this up, speaking of Pokemon spin-offs. I recently got my copy of Pokemon Conquest in the mail. First time I played that game in over a decade. I used to play it all the time back in the 5th grade, along with Pokemon, my old copy of Pokemon White 2. Back when Black and White 2 were the latest Pokemon game. Just wanted to bring that up. Alright, and Blissey lived. Alright, let's keep looking for those Ditto blocks. Alright, I already looked over here. Now let's go up there. There should be at least one up there. Lunar Year of the Dragon. Happy Lunar Year of the Dragon to you as well, I suppose. Alright, so they're not over here either. There's more of those stairs over there. Or down here. Oh, I think I might have just found a second one. Oh wait, no, that was the Ditto I found before. Oh, you can't be serious. Alright, where on this map could I find more of these guys? Alright, there's a set of stairs over here. I think I'll go look up there next. There's a set of stairs over there. Just look at each and every set of stairs till you find one. Alright, no Ditto over here, it looks like. Yep, not a single one. Let's see. Favorite Pokemon of all of them. Definitely Salamence and Metagross are probably my top ones. They're so strong, cool designs, their Megas are awesome. Very easy choice for me. Though, I do have a lot of favorites, but those are just, I guess, the best ones of the bunch. And might I ask you the same question, what is your favorite Pokemon? Not a question of the day, just wanted to keep the conversation going. Alright, these guys might be over here. Alright, no more Ditto block over here either, it looks like. Corviknight is the best regional bird. I've said it numerous times on this channel, and I'll say it again. Ever since Corviknight was revealed back when Sword and Shield was coming out, man, I had to say a very big apology to Staraptor. Staraptor, you were once the best, even when Talonflame came out, but Corviknight's just better. I still really like Staraptor, don't get me wrong, but the poor man, Corviknight's just too cool. He's so strong. He's pretty good in battle. So strong in battle. His design is just too cool, though. Hey, that's a nice way to get back into Pokemon, I'd say. Yeah, the poor Staraptor. Had to kind of throw him to the wayside. But Staraptor, you were once very cool. You're still very cool, but hey, a better kid came to the playground. What can I say? A better, cooler, stronger, faster kid came to the playground. Yeah. Corviknight does losing Roost. It's just, I don't know why they did that. Wasn't all that broken either, I don't see the problem. Anyways, that was Tera Ground, right? Alright, Azumarill. I can tell that Corviknight's a likable Pokemon for you as well, thanks to your profile picture of a Corviknight. Oh yeah, Tinkaton. Yeah, I wonder if we ever get a Pokemon game in the future that doesn't have both Corviknight and Tinkaton, how would that be like? It feels like it's just one of those relationships where if one Pokemon exists, the other has to be there too. I mean, Tinkatongs didn't exist in Sword and Shield back when, Vornite first was released. But them kind of adding that into the lore, like, if there's a region where Tinkatongs would live, but Corviknights don't, what other prey would they deal with? How else would they get their metal for their hammers? I mean, there are a bunch of other shield types they could swipe it from, I guess, like, say, Metagross, for example, but still. Staraptor did? Well, Staraptor isn't even that tanky. I mean, pair it with, Intimidate, yeah. But, Roost works a lot better on Corviknight than it does on Staraptor. And besides, I'd rather just use Staraptor wholly for offense. Just Choice Band, Reckless, Brave Bird, and in this generation, Terra Flying or Terra Normal with Double Edge, that's all you need. And maybe Terrifying Fighting if you're running into a bunch of Steel or Rock types, but yeah. That's the whole strat. That's really all you need to do with Staraptor. Or if you're looking to use Intimidate, you turn Intimidate Pivot. If you ain't using Staraptor that way, what you doing with your life, eh? Alright, Blissey is down again. Alright, no need for a Terra Ground. Blissey, just good for the Terra Ground shards. I mean, I always say Terra Ground is really good for water types, but be careful of those pesky grass types, and as for flying types, be careful of those pesky ice types. Now, if you ever wanted to make a Staraptor build, that's what you have there. There's a nice idea for you right there. Yeah, speaking of shinies, I remember in my Legends Arceus playthrough, I remember running into a shiny Starly, but there was also an Alpha Starly right next to it, and the Alpha Starly scared it away, so I had to massacre that Starly. That Alpha Starly. And maybe one of these days I should shiny hunt Starly just to make up for that. And Terra Ground Escadrille. Alright, we'd be willing to do that. Probably gonna use my Terra Ground Gyarados for this one. I might. Where is he? I have him somewhere. There he is. And just Intimidate, Dragon Dance over and over again. He might have some Rock type moves, though. That's gonna suck. I hope and pray he doesn't have any Rock type moves. Or the God of the Sea could certainly help us out here. Actually, no, I got a better idea. Since you're using your Kyogre, I'm going to use the strongest Clawitzer in the world. God, Clawitzer such a cool Pokemon. More people need to use this thing. Mega Launcher, Stab, Terra Stab, Rain, and Choice Specs Water Pulse. It does so much damage. Used to use this thing all the time back in Generation 6. In the battle facilities and whatnot. You're going to Terra Dragon to make Dragon Pulse stronger and get rid of your 2 weaknesses. Terra Fighting if you want to make Aura Sphere stronger. Terra Ice for coverage. Terra Steel. A lot of things you can do with this thing. I don't blame him for not wanting to play nice with the Tinkaton. They are their mortal enemies, after all. Now, hopefully this thing doesn't have Sandstorm. Because, oh boy, Sand Rush is definitely a powerful thing. Hey, he's got Mold Breaker. Alright, we don't have to worry about that then. He's breaking... Okay, really? I spoke that into existence. Good thing you had a rock type, though. I'm thinking about running a Tera Rock Excadrill as well on a sand team. Alright, I confused him at the very least, so that's cool. Hit yourself. God damn it. That's doing way too much. I don't like that, not one bit. And the sandstorm's chipping away at me. Yeah, I should have used my Gyarados. Alright, hit yourself in confusion. Come on, man, you can do it. Hit yourself. Slash yourself in the face. Hey, you didn't. And, oh, Sandstorm won't kill me from that range. Alright, at least next turn I can Terastallize. You mean you froze the Excadrill? And there goes a shield. Now, I'm not Shellbell, I'm Choice Specs. I know the choice items aren't really the best choice, I get it, see what I did there, for Tera Raids, but I like this strategy. Alright, we are now Tera Water. And now the rain is back. Oh boy, all those multipliers, that should eke us out a win. Oh, come on, dude. You want to put up the rain? Nah, screw you. Alright, if we lose this, I'm bringing in a Tornadus. Pretty much have no choice. You keep just putting up the sand. I confused him again, but is he going to hit himself is the question. There's still a chance we can do it. Alright, yourself in confusion. Dude, he hasn't hit himself once. Alright, he's dead anyways. We're good. We're fine. It makes sense. You want to get off the trade-off, get off your max attack, and then get off a real big hit, and you instantly heal right afterward. Alright, time to keep looking for those Ditto blocks. Alright. Thanks for the heads up, we can do that. Alright, it's gotta be a Tera Ice Hitmon on top. With that triple axle attack. Surprised more people don't use triple axle on it. Probably one of the best moves introduced back when Isle of Armor first came out in Sword and Shield. Yes, I do. At least sometimes I've been lazy on my videos lately, but every Saturday night I do VGC videos. I got actually plenty of VGC teams right now. Alright, let's see, let's try it. Did I try those stairs already? I don't remember. And we're already at the border. Actually, there might be a block down there. Did it get nerfed? It's still the same power and accuracy. You sure? Well, what got nerfed about it? And its signature move, Triple Kick, which kinda sucks because it's half power of Triple Axle. And they should buff up Triple Kick. There's no reason for it to be base 10, 20, 30, and then that's base 60 without Technician. Large candy. Or extra large candy. Where else could these Ditto blocks possibly be? Its accuracy was always 90%. I think it's still... Let me check for a sec. Hold up. Because its accuracy has always been 90%. Yeah, let's see. Where's my Hitmo on top? Right here. Yeah, no, it's always been 90 accuracy. It was 90 back in Sword and Shield. Yes, I saw what you said. And it's a casual team, I could use my playthrough team for that, that's fine. Oh wait, there's a raid, hold up. I'm pressing the Y button, there we go. Tera flying this time. Alright, I can use my iron boulder for this one. Right, that Mighty Cleave is going to hit very, very hard. Not my favorite Pokemon move, but certainly well up there because it goes through Protect. Alright, Mighty Cleave right through them defenses. But what the... Ah, this garbage happened again. I had this problem all the time during the Blaziken raids two or so weeks ago. These Blaster raids sometimes just glitch out like that. Don't even get the rewards or anything. Oh well. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure what caused that. Now, let me keep looking for those Ditto blocks. Better just put that to the side and do something else. Oh, there it is. I found another one. Finally, god damn it. You can't hide from me, Ditto. Yes, it does, especially with that choice band. You ain't safe when Mighty Cleave is around, I'll tell you that much. if it's either Swords Dance boosted or a sword, or not Swords Dance, either Swords Dance boosted or Choice Band boosted. I've never seen this part of the canyon biome before. Got out of gem set. Hey, a Cleavor. Has Cleavor always been up here? Holy shit, I never knew that. Kinda wanna catch him, go send it over to Legends Arceus. I'm about to do that. I guess I must fight him. I'm not entirely sure what's the best thing to use here that won't kill him. Let's see if I have something else. Look at him, he's just staring at me. Maybe I'll use my hand on top for this. Try to scare him with Intimidates. Let's save just in case I accidentally kill it. And you know, if I accidentally kill it, it'll probably spawn again. It doesn't really matter. Alright, Cleaver boy, I'm gonna fight you. Why am I on? I'm not even on water. Why am I on this thing? Whatever, that makes sense. Alright, if I break, I might end up accidentally killing him. Once per day, huh? Alright, where's my repeat balls? I'll catch you here and just send you over to Legends Arceus. If I ever need another Cleavor, I'll bring it back, but I got enough Cleavors for now. Oh, he's Swords Dancing. That's not good. Alright, let's switch out and then back in with Intimidate. And I can keep faking him out to weaken him. Oh man, he just keeps using Swords Dance. Oh, piss off. Stop using Swords Dance. I can't hit him with either of the steel type moves, and I'll accidentally kill him. Alright, stay in this luxury ball. Oh, that's gonna hit like a freight train. Ow. I don't like that, not one bit. Now stay in the ball, dude. He did it again. Alright, switch in, hit him on top. Our Oxide will hurt not as badly as I thought it would. Yes, aside from the Cleaver I took from my my main file of Legends Arceus, because getting its evolution item is very annoying. At least I think so. Alright, Timer Ball, maybe this will work. Oh, stay in the ball, dude. I might just run away and catch this thing another time. It's just taking too long. Come on, win? Of course not. Oh, and he has agility. I think we'll just catch this guy another time. I'll come back up here later. Screw this. Let's continue what I was doing before. Let's keep looking for those Dittos. And put Glitchazoid up here. There we are. Let me check the Union Circle as well. I knew one of them left. Alright, let's see if I can find that last Ditto. Maybe it's over here. It always has to be a block that looks kinda out of place. I might not be around here, so let's look at more bridges. Not the bridges, the stairs again. Of all these, is there one I haven't looked at yet? Might try those ones down there. Probably should have marked which ones I did already. I mean, if you have a method to find those, that's nice. Alright, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so I guess I'll just keep flying at each of these different stairs until I find the Ditto. Alright, you're on these set of stairs? Doesn't look like it. Trying to find the Ditto. Yeah, just keep looking, leave no shell unturned, no corner unexplored. I think I already looked over here before. There's no way it could be on the border of these, can it? Alright, fire types. See, an ice type raid, alright. I'm assuming you're probably going to use Koraidon. Yes, you are. Alright, any physical attacking fire types, I can use my Blaziken. If that's what you'd like to do, bring in the Primal Sun. Yeah, he probably left. That's okay. If he didn't want to watch anymore, that's up to him. Either that or he got bored when I was trying to catch the Cleavor. Alright, Swords Dance a few times, and this will be an easy kill. one more Swords Dance, and Temper Flare is going to hit like a train. Also, +3 speed, we're basically unbeatable now. Man, look how much that did. If it was Flare Blitz, I would have just insta-killed. I prefer Blaze Kick, even if Blaze Kick has less accuracy, but it's slightly stronger. And has a higher chance to crit. Alright, all those ice shards. Let's keep looking for those Dittos again. Yeah, I don't think they can ever be on the block borders. If anybody knows if that's still the case, do let me know, though. Yes, he has claimed his victory. There's a reason why he's called the Winged King. Or the Winged King, I don't know. Yeah, the Winged King. I'm gonna keep looking for this Ditto. I ain't gonna give up here. There's gotta be another block around here. No, there isn't. I didn't know they had codenames, actually. What are their codenames? Just like how Karada and Miraidon have their Paradox names here, aside from their traditional Pokemon name. Like Yubi Sun, Yubi Moon, or something? I mean, I thought they weren't classed as Ultra Beasts. I mean, that logic shouldn't Necrozma have something like that, too? Alright, thank you, Xeno Reality. Yes, I'll drink a little water real quick. That Golurk is trying to stare me down. Alright. Okay. Got my water, let's keep moving. More of the Pokemon meme review. Probably almost wants to do my own version of that. But another day. That will not be now. Alright, that's the other Ditto I already found before. God damn it, where's that last Ditto? Tired of waiting. Alright, there's gotta be another one around here, but I don't know where. I guess with the different worlds plot, and all that in different time frames, and the main villain is trying to make those people, or the Pokemon, coincide with our today's Pokemon, though it wouldn't work too well. I don't think it's that similar to that, but alright. Alright, where could that last Ditto block possibly be? I think I might have looked at every set of stairs and I haven't found it. Oh, I have not set up the Reddit group yet. Gotta look up some sort of video guide on how to do that, because I do not know how to do that. I know, there's no Ditto over here either. And funny how there isn't one hiding here of all places. Alright. No Ditto block in there. Anybody else have any ideas where that Ditto block might be? Besides the other blocks? Is it possible for them to spawn outside of those little block areas? Or they only spawn there? Probably should look at both sides of these. There's a Stellarmon in here. What is that? Stellar Minior? Nah. Probably kind of wants to catch that Minior now. You know what? See if there's a good way for me to weaken it. So maybe I'll catch this one instead. Yeah, let's catch that Minior. I'd like... Actually, wait, what am I doing? I don't even need to use my Hitmontop. Just get it to low HP and then catch it after that. Keep forgetting that's how Stellarmons work. Alright, let me just heal you real fast and we'll beat up this Minior. And he went all the way up there. Oh, never mind about that, then screw it. Now it seems like the other two people left. Well, thank you for becoming a gamer bears in a reality. You are the best. Only 7 more and we hit 170. That last Ditto block. I almost want to see if it's possible to find that off screen, but probably not. Well, if I have code names, it makes sense for them to keep their identity secret. And if we're talking like through game development and stuff, yeah, sometimes you can have like code names in there to prevent any potential leaking. When those people keep leaking your Pokemon games or your other games and you're trying to keep them secret for the audience. Tera Dark this time. Fight for justice. Well, I don't have any of my Swords of Justice trained up. That's not entirely true. I have a Terrakion that's trained up, though. Just don't have it with any items or a specific moveset. Our fighting types. Yeah. Or, instead, where is my... I have an Archaludon that's Terra fighting I want to use here. Technically not a fighting type, but it is Terra fighting type if that fits enough. That's my Terra flying one. Where's my Terra fighting one? Oh, there it is. Right here. Fighting for justice against evil. Alright. If you say they count, that counts. And this Blissey will just keep making me stronger and stronger. An iron defense. I raise my defense 3 stages. Maximodon. Oh, if I ever play Sun Ultra Moon again, I'll definitely look out for that. Oh, that damage. Look at that. And we are leftovers. Keep us alive for even longer. Alright, and body press for the win. Bye-bye. Nothing makes a good animation like just moving the Pokemon's model on top of the other one. Alright, I need to hurry and look for that Ditto block. Nope, I think, yeah, I already found that Ditto. Where could that last one be? Ten electric shards, though, you can't get mad at that. Oh, yes. We will... oh, actually, now, because of the Synchro mechanic, which, oh yeah, I still wanted to make my finale episode for that. I still haven't done that yet. But, now with that... it definitely make the hide and seek much more fun. I remember watching one of, like just last weekend, watching one of Purple Clip's videos on that. Alright, let's see. We need a Dargon type, or a Fairy type, you mean. If you want Fairy type, you'll get Fairy type, a Fairy type physical attacker. Actually, where's my Swords Dancing, Tinkaton? I think that should be you, right? Yes. I think this will do. Yeah, Solayan Dragons. One of my favorite types, and in Yu-Gi-Oh! One of my favorite card types. The dragon, along with the elemental heroes. They're certainly very cool. I got the mold breaker breaking the mold. Alright, one last Swords Dance, and then we're gonna play very rough. Alright, you put up your shield. Not the best thing. Well, thanks for healing me. Alright, Gigaton Hammer. Alright, play rough. That should do it. Still wondering why Iron Valiant doesn't get play rough. I mean, it gets Spirit Break, which is just fine, but why doesn't it get play rough? Do they think it'd be broken or something? I mean, if Iron Hands can play rough, why not this? Why not Iron Valiant? It makes no sense. A year later, and I still question all of this. Alright. Now, will we finally find that Ditto block? Well, let us see. And some sort of maybe Ditto detector would make this a little bit better. I would say when you expect me to do these fetch quests, then I don't have any detector to make it easier to find these guys. Alright, my strategy here, like before, to look at every set of stairs. It's not a Ditto block. Gotta find that blasted Ditto block, but where is it? Well, if he hates Tinketons that much, I don't blame him. He wants to ruthlessly, excuse me, attack each and every one he sees, just like how they ruthlessly attack him. Because they're kind of biologically wired to. At least because the writers say so. And it's gotta be... Where's that last Ditto block? I didn't find it. I thought I did for a second. I don't even know if I'm close to it or not. Again, some sort of Ditto detector would certainly make this more doable. I'd already looked there so many times. And maybe over here? No, there's no way. I already looked here as well. Let's drop down. Yeah, this would be a good spot for there to be a Ditto block, but no. Hey, back off, man. You don't want to deal with this Brave Bird. I don't like this Brave Bird. You shouldn't like it either. Something like that. Alright, more calciums. Get me my stat boosts. Wait, seriously, where is this last Ditto? Do not know where it is. Could it potentially be on the borderlines over here? I wish I knew that. Where these Dittos could potentially be. Where could you possibly be? Another raid, alright. Tera Electric this time. I'm gonna use Great Tusk this time. I decided to dismantle my, my whatchamacallit team. Decided to dismantle my Paradox team in exchange for another one. So I can finally use these guys in raids again. Yeah, poor Blissey, man. Have you ever seen those videos of bears crushing watermelons? That's kind of what's gonna happen here. Team Past? I don't have a Team Past. I mean, I got the Paradox team with half past forms, half future forms that I made last year, but I don't have a Team Past team. I could always make one real quick, I suppose, if you'd like, but other than that... wow, he's dead. Or she's dead. I never one-shotted one of the Blissies before, but here we are. At least with this specific Great Tusk. You madman, Great Tusk just one-shot him. He don't care. You in his way, he'll mow you down. Alright, which way was I going again? Oh, yeah. And sometimes that can happen in turn-based RPGs when you're having enemy encounters. You forget which way you were going, and you end up getting lost. In a dungeon or an open field like this. I had a past Paradox team? I'm gonna be honest here, I don't remember saying that. Alright, I think I might have said I would make one, but I don't have one at the moment. I mean, that won't be hard. I already have every past Paradox mon fully trained pretty much, so yeah, that's pretty easy to do. Just mash them all together to see what happens. Better go look for that Stellar Tera, Minior again. Should I, Alright, that Cleavor was here again. I'm just gonna catch that guy off screen. Or did it despawn? It must have despawned. Oh, that's garbage. Nice notes up here, though. I never knew that. You learn something new every day, they say. A very true statement. The older I get, the more true it becomes. I was gonna look closely at these Electabuzzes. They could end up being shiny since their shinies look so similar. Yeah, I'm having so much trouble finding this Ditto block. And who will that be? Always good to help out other content creators, such as myself. Helping out others is truly a treasure, is it not? Just as they say, health is wealth. Helping out others is another form of wealth, I'd say, as well. That I just saw an item here. That was not an item. How do you even... Ibs Dibs? Ibs Dibs 1. Okay, then. Alright. I don't know. I don't know if I can... I hate to say it, man, but I'm having so much trouble finding this damn Ditto. This blasted Ditto block. Where could it possibly be? I do not know. Alright, just Ib then. Because that name sounds like it'd be really hard to say over and over again. Now, let me land first. Hopefully before that runs out, I didn't hit the blocks. And it ran out. Alright, I gotta check the menu then. Pal World again. I was gonna buy Pal World, but there's a bunch of other games I've been buying, and I don't want to keep willy-nilly spending on video games, at least for now. Again, I really can't wait to do these things full-time. This content creation stuff and game development full-time, because I have to change jobs again, so... in the process of that at the moment, just as a nice little small update on my life right now. I'm so tired of doing this. I want to just do this full-time. But anyways, you want me to use a grass type? We'll do that. This and my game development, things I've been dreaming of doing for years. Oh yeah, I know exactly what I can use, son. Where are you, Rillaboomer? And grassy terrain will certainly help you out as well. Yeah, I'm about to work extra hard on this. Speaking of which, while I have my free time, I think I should get a few things set up. Yeah, again, like that Reddit group. King Ib, okay. That's what you'd like to refer him as. Hey, look how big Rillaboom is compared to everybody else. Good lord. Man could beat Donkey Kong in a wrestling match. Alright, more grassy surges. IB. Let's just call him Ib. Or, if you want to call him IB, that's fine, but Ib's just way easier. Tera Grass. This Grassy Glide is literally a grass bullet. Alright, now this is the end for you, Blissey. Right through that shield. That critical hit was really unnecessary, but it doesn't matter. Alright, bunch of Turtwigs. None of them are shiny, though. Seriously, where is that Ditto block? Just where could it possibly be? I already looked here. Better say screw that. Let's see how many candies I have. Either that or I'll go back to Paldea. I must have 999 steel shards. Alright, water type, I'll check that momentarily. Got all of them shards, and how many candies do I have? Alright, over 220, that's very good. Tera Fire. And I know the exact water type we will use. Froggy Big. Everybody remember his minigame and his Froggy catching minigame in Adventure 1? Oh boy, nobody likes that level, not one bit. He's been, or she's been intimidated. And the Drizzle's back. Oh yeah, I forgot you could fish in Sonic Frontiers. And I barely touched my copy of Sonic Frontiers, so I didn't know. Not because, again, not because I didn't like the game, just don't have, well, with all the other games I'm trying to play and make and stuff, don't have the time to do all that. Alright, Aqua Jet. This is going to hurt very badly. Not as badly as I thought, though. Alright, Aqua Jet once again. If you find it relaxing, that's quite nice. It's nice to know you find something that, that will calm you down a bit. Alright, this should kill. Bye-bye. Personally, if I need to do a relaxing game, I just play Rune Factory. Fire shards. Needed more of those fire shards. Good. Actually, did I use a Tera Fire Shard for one of the Fluttermanes I caught 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. Got all those Fluttermanes, I can do all those different things. Is there somewhere that I forgot to look, perhaps? There might be. Yeah, a lot of Sonic games do QuickTime events quite well. I mean, look at Sonic Unleashed and Generations. Oh yes, did you hear the announcement of that new Sonic Generations X Shadows generation? We didn't get too much, information on it, but it was a nice little detail. Shadow getting his own form of Generations. Personally, if they were gonna remake... Excuse me. Hope somebody didn't say Sneasel. Excuse me, or Sneasler. Excuse me. But anyways, if they had to remaster or remake Sonic Generations, why not bring in Sonic games from that came out after the original Sonic Generations? Like bring in Lost Worlds or Frontiers, or Superstars, or Forces, or dare I say it, Sonic Boom, everyone's favorite Sonic game. I mean, hey, they had 06 in the original, why not put that then? They might as well. Actually, I have Sonic Generations on my Xbox 360. Still haven't beaten it, and I've had that shit since I was in middle school, but yeah. Hey, if that's what you like to do, play good old Shadow Boy. I'm gonna fight this Pokemon right over here. The Stellarmon. Who is it? It's a Chinchino. Terra Normal and Terra Ice are way better for it. Oh, give this thing Population Bomb and Hackmon on Pokemon Showdown and it becomes a real broken Pokemon. Its attack set is higher than Mousehold's. Oh, I just realized we're in the middle of the rain. Bring in the sun! Can't put me to sleep. Well, you could, but you missed. Oh yeah, wait, this is naturally occurring weather. That doesn't work here. Hey, if you don't like Sonic Lost Worlds, I don't blame you, really. That game, I hear, is quite bad. Haha, clear body. Alright, Brick Break, that will one-shot. Bullet Seed, that's increased by 20% power. Does nothing. Yeah, this one has skill link, it's confirmed. Brick Break. If that can break bricks, imagine what it can do to your skull. Nope, you don't want to imagine something like that. And Bullet Punch for the win. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Yeah, I hear that too when Tails... I forgot what... I can't fully remember it, I have to paraphrase here. But when Tails goes, feelings mutual, egg face. Jesus, Tails. Look, I know you're a little... I know you don't like the guy, but goddamn. Like, you kind of need his help right now. Is really not in the right mind to, you know, talk to him like that. 300 IQ my ass. That was a really dumb move. Just annoy the guy that you're trying to get help from. Makes sense. I mean, I've never played Sonic Lost Worlds, and I don't plan on it. Like, that's one of the Sonic games I don't plan on playing, along with Sonic 06, Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood on DS, if anyone remembers that one. The game that was supposed to get a sequel, but because of some disputes with the Archie comics, it didn't happen. Stellar Golurk. Nah, I've got enough of those. That's not stellar, but... it's got its Terra type, I don't know which one. And gets pissed at Sonic for no reason? I think I remember that, but again, I don't remember what he said. Alright, we'll do that raid. How about just say screw looking for that damn Ditto? Been out here for almost 2.5 hours. Alright, Tera fighting. Alright, Psychic, Flying, or Fairy type. Actually, I could use my Choice Banded. Yeah, let's just use my Choice Banded Metagross. I like what moments were those. The power of the mind. Psychic types. Though mine is Terra Steel, so I'm stuck using Psychic Fangs. Again, a move that I'm surprised more people don't use. It breaks screens, for Christ's sake. Definitely a good counter against, like, Screen's Grimmsnarl or Screen's, Cresselia. Double Metagross. If we fused, it would become a Mega Metagross. I mean, it is a fusion of, what, a Metagross, a Beldum, or 2 Beldums, and a Metang, so technically, in a way, well, some of those Beldums would have to get thrown to the wayside, so maybe we're even stronger than a Mega Metagross. I still remember that one episode of the Sun and Moon anime, where they were doing some movie or something with all the members of the Beldum line. Making some sort of super robot. You got a Beldum, or 2 Beldums, a few Metangs, 2 Metagrosses, and then a Mega Metagross for some super robot. That was so cool. I'm clearly remembering that wrong, but it was still awesome. It's the return of Maverick. And speaking of which, I'm literally listening to the Mega Man X7 theme right now. The Mega Man X7 boss theme. I'll bring that up in the X7 playthrough whenever that comes out. I don't plan on doing that for a while, but whenever it does, I do want to bring that specific song up. Kinda like I did with the X4 playthrough. All I have to say is it's a really underrated song. Like, I'm surprised so many people hate it. Probably because it's, you know, in X7. Probably why so many people dislike it, but other than that. Alright, down goes your shield. And this last one should do the trick. It didn't do the trick. And down you go. Still gotta also download that emulator for Pokemon X and Y. I'm well past the 10-year anniversary of that game. Probably do that after this video. I guess there's one thing, yeah. The Deadly Six. I mean, if they have a nice little family dynamic going on, I guess that's nice, but let's be real, the Deadly Six, they're really cliched. All 6 of them and Deadly Six, they could have come up with a better name. Like Savage Six or Severick Six, I don't know, those names just fit way better than Deadly Six. Like Deadly Duo or something would have been a better name if they, you know, their group was more based around a duo or something. It's like the Furious Five and Kung Fu Panda. Like the name has to roll off the tongue well, you know? Deadly Six just doesn't do that. And we don't really ever see the other 5 members. Besides Zavok, I don't remember any of their other names. And honestly, I don't really care, I'll be real. Zavok, what, we only ever see him again in Forces for like a split second and that's it? I mean, I guess their designs are fine, but they're just really cliched. You got the emo one, you got the old master one who knows Kung Fu, because that's not racist at all. You got the fat one that really likes eating but is really stupid. And then you got the... Well, I already said the emo one, right? You got the gothic one who's all about our looks and stuff, and then... What's the last one? Is there one I'm forgetting? No, I think I said all 6 of them. And then there's like the leader who's the scariest of the bunch. Just very, very cliched. They could have done way more with that. Oh yeah, screw finding that ditto. I'm gonna go back to Paldea. Oh well, guess we're not getting that BBQ done. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's just get a few more. Oh yeah, the crazy one. That's the one I was forgetting. Yeah, I forgot about him. Again, don't remember his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. Alright, I got a few of these myself. I only do maybe 3 of them. And the rest I'm just gonna do off screen. Get some more training in for myself. Which one should I do? This Terrifier one. Either that, or if anybody knows where those dittos might be hiding. I've always hated doing fetch quests like that. Oh, you gotta find 3 of these, but you have no detector. The first 2 are easy, and then the last one ends up being absolute hell to find. That's more a complaint I have with collectathons, I guess. I mean, if you're gonna do that, at least give the player some sort of metal detector to find it, right? Like, it reminds me of the frickin' Maiamais in, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. If you find all 100 of them, the Maiamai Mother will give you a spin attack upgrade that gives you insane range. Again, I probably should save that for a playthrough of that game someday, but other than that, I just wanted to bring that up. Because I mean, it's not exactly a metal detector feature, but you'll hear, like, when the Maiamai's nearby, you'll hear their little cry and whatnot, so you know they're nearby. It's like, it's kind of like the Gimme Ghouls in this game. Like, something like that. But nope, not here. You can't have that. Gotta find it all on your own with very little hint. Which, speaking of which, water types. I've trained up a Dondozo, actually. This one right here. I made it max speed, so then when it gets +2 with, when Tatsugiri goes in its mouth, it'll be very fast, which most people wouldn't expect that type of Dondozo. And it's already getting defense boosted since its HP stat is already naturally insane, so no point in investing in that, just make it fast. And I have a shiny Tatsugiri. I forgot where it is. Where do I have it? And it's the curly form, so whenever Dondozo will use Terra Dragon or just Dragon type order up, it will get a speed boost. Most people would expect, like, attack, but I went with speed. I don't know, I'm thinking about either giving it leftovers for longevity or a clear amulet. I'm not entirely sure yet. Just in case you try to stop it with Intimidato. Anyways, enough of my rambling about that. Let's do Great Tusk again. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll do rain things. I mean, that's the thing about Sonic, he thinks very fast, but it's a nice little character moment for Eggman, of all people, to try and teach him a little lesson. Heck, I remember the anime Sonic X did something like that as well. If you remember that one episode, it was during Season 3 of Sonic X, with Cosmo, just a Sonic X original character. I don't think she shows up in any of the games, if you remember her. Against one of the villains of that arc, the Planet Eaters, I think they were called. Sonic gets so angry about what that main villain did to Chris, another one of everybody's favorite Sonic characters. And what he did to Cosmo as well. And Sonic got so angry, he was about to turn into a dark version of his super form. And he destroys those 2 robots that main villain made. Again, don't remember his name. Like 2 robots that are specifically made to defeat Sonic. And Sonic goes, alright, let's test him out. Looks like you gotta go back to the drawing board. And then Dr. Eggman comes in with, I forgot their name, Biko and Boko, his 2 servants in Sonic X. I forgot their names. They're Deco and Boko, I think their names were. But, Dr. Eggman comes in going, Sonic, I'm very disappointed in you. And Sonic calms down after I look into the ground. It's almost like Sonic's thinking, damn it, he's right. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that. Like, it's not the first time Sonic or Eggman tries to teach Sonic a lesson. Even though they're mortal enemies, it's not that they can still, you know, teach each other lessons from time to time. It's a nice little dynamic. It's almost kind of like, you know, Samurai Jack and Aku and, well, Samurai Jack. They do that themselves in the first 4 seasons or so of Samurai Jack as well, if you watch that on Cartoon Network back when that was airing. And before the modern seasons that came out back in 2017. Just wanted to bring up a few of those things. Alright, what other raids should we do? I think 2 more, maybe 2 or 3 more, and I'll end this off. Alright, let's do that Terra Ground one. Or should I do Terra Ghost first? How many Terra Ghost shards do I have? If I have 999, I'm not going to do this. Let's just see. Alright, I don't. So let's do this one first. We don't want another Angry Hedgehog. Oh, yeah. If you need some Terra Ghost shards, here you go. I think he was referencing Shadow a little bit there. We don't need another Angry Hedgehog. Alright, do Gorilla, the Annihilate. Knew it. He was referencing Shadow, because he's a little angry himself. I don't blame him, honestly, what he went through. If you're coming, I've got the raid open for you. Alright, take your time. If you need me to reset it, I'll reset it. Alright, if you're building up a raid mon. Let's see, I think I have 2 Terra Ghost Blissies. I might just do one by myself while I'm waiting for you then. Alright, where was that? I could have sworn there was a second one near here. Yep, right there. You know what? I'll do this one by myself. The other one we'll do with you once you're ready. And let me just get my Annihilate. Better yet, or should I use... Where's my King Gambit that I trained up? This Terra Flying one right here. I'm gonna use this man. I rarely ever use King Gambit in raids, so I might as well. I mean, I've seen some Terra Dark King Gambit strategies with, Black Glasses, Swords Dance Protect, yay, Kowtow Cleave, and Sucker Punch. The problem with that moveset is if you run into Terra Fairy, you're not going to be able to do anything against that. That's why I'd rather run Iron Head, you know? Make use of that other stab. It's like, I remember seeing somebody use that King Gambit strat against Terra Fairy for a draft recently. And literally because of that, and you also shedded your steel types and are resisting Hyper Voice. If you had Iron Head, you would have won just fine, but nope. Someone didn't think that was a good enough idea for whatever reason. Alright, Swords Dance again. Alright, one more, and then we're going to hit you very hard. You know what the strategy is? Just hit them really hard. I kowtow cleave. Right through that shield. Alright, and down you go. You will not live this. Somehow he lived that. She lived that. No, she didn't. Alright, if you're not ready yet, I'll keep doing some more raids. About doing this Tera Raid one next. I'm just doing this little Tera Raid where I wait for you. Alright, Bella Drummond for the win. Alright, Aqua Jet. Alright, got up your shield. That's alright, once I trust, I was able to break right through it. Thanks for healing me, assuming that was for me. And no, it wasn't, it was for the Mudsdale. I needed it more, man. You Seismic Toss again, I might have to do a heal cheer. I don't want to get killed out here. Oh, I barely healed anything. Alright, please use Heal Pulse. It should learn Nasty Plot. It's a crime that it doesn't. Probably skyrocket its usage now. Alright, once I'm done with this raid, yeah, we'll do the other Tera Ghost raid. Ah, there we go, that's a better heal. Alright, Aqua Jet. I'm fine with using Softball, that actually gives me an extra turn to do some damage. Alright, now Aqua Jet. Alright, and now you die. Maybe they thought it'd be too broken, I don't know. It should learn it, though. It would make a lot of sense. I mean, it looks pretty mischievous with the face it's making as well. Alright, and I'll do this Tera Ghost Raid with you right here. Alright, here we are. I still don't have an item on this hoop unbound. Just about to give it a Sylvester or something. I'm gonna use it anyways because I want to. If you're joining, here's your raid. If you're not ready, I'll wait a little longer. Let me check my items while I wait for you. I got a lot of calciums, though. Need all those vitamins. Alright, we'll do this time. Alright, let me use my hoop unbound again. Oh, there we are. Alright, and I just spam Hyperspace Fury over and over again. Hey, if you enjoy that theme, that's nice on you. Alright, and Hyperspace Fury again. I kinda missed its animation back in the Gen 6 games. Well, specifically in Oris. I don't think Hoop Unbound was in the coding of Gen of X and Y. Where it would put you over and over again with its portal fists, and then laugh at you in the background. I mean, they say it's unbound power, but it has one of the worst type combos ever in the game. I mean, stats are really cool, though. Speaking of which, you want to know who do you think would win a fight? Erasergen from Sonic and the Secret Rings or Hoopa? I guess both Hoopa forms with Hoopa Unbound included. Wonder who would win that battle. And now you're done for. Erasergen versus Hoopa. Who do you think will win in a fight? Erasergen from Sonic and the Secret Rings versus Hoopa. Who do you think would win in a fight? I mean, a lot of people also want to see either Chaos, Perfect Chaos specifically, either fight Zygarde or Kyogre. Guess that's another little fight. Who do you think would win that one? Personally, I think Zygarde is slightly better, but other than that, than Kyogre. It's a fight Perfect Chaos. Now let's see this Tera Poison Raid. And there was another Mega Man X versus Sonic battle I thought was a good idea, but others just don't seem to think is as good. But Axel versus Emerald from Sonic Battle. Yeah, just because they're both based on the blue main character in some way, and they can both copy their foes' abilities in battle, but other than that, they don't really have much in common. Like, a lot of people would rather see Axel fight either Silver or Zigbart, I believe his name was, from Kingdom Hearts. Something like that. Alright, now, let's see. Which one of these do I want to do? Oh, let's do this Tera Water. I already have maximum amount of Tera Water shards. Not a lot of these left. think I'll do that Tera Grass one. Oops, let me get rid of that. I guess I'll do that Tera Grass one sitting down there. Hey, let's go look for that Tera Grass Raid, and we'll do that next. I think I remember which episode. Excuse me, throat's killing me here. Well, let me drink some water real quick. Let me just get the raid first. Thank you for that. But anyways, yeah, I remember which episode you're talking about. When fighting Mana at legs, I was like, oh no. Because I remember I had a lot of trouble trying to fight him back in Pikmin 2. So, he's not nearly as annoying in Pikmin 4, thankfully, but Pikmin 2, man, he was a menace. There's Tera Grass, so I'm going to use the Salamence for this. It's nice to know that you found that very funny. I'm going to do a little something unorthodox. I'm going to get rid of the NPC team members while I get up some Dragon Dances. So I can get Moxie boosts. Nice to know that you found that very funny. I might as well not give you all the spotlight. And down goes the Blissey. I was gonna kill off some of the NPCs to get Moxie boosts, but I guess not. Alright, now let's see. I'm not going to do Tera Fighting. Let's do that Tera Fire Raid sitting over there. Right as he's doing it. I mean, hey, it's a nice little phrase right there. I mean, it makes sense. He just pulls out a rifle and starts shooting the Pikmin. Let me go up here. On over to the fire camp. I'll do that raid, alright? As soon as I can land. Alright, another Terrifier. Need them Terrifier crystals. Communication ended. What? Whatever. Still works just fine. And Headlong Rush, just an insta-KO. Alright, never mind, I was wrong. Guess I had to wait for the NPCs to give us defense drops first. Headlong Rush. Just gonna keep going with that until it kills. If I was Terra Ground, this would be much better, but I'm Terra Fighting on this one. Alright, I'm about to start struggling because I'm pretty much out of, Yep, I'm out of, whatchamacallits. I only had 5 of them, cut me some slack. Yeah, we named him Steve. For all of you who don't know, that's a nice little reference to Chugga Conroy. I believe he did a Pikmin 3 playthrough or something. And whatchamacallit, he went through the final boss, only 1 red Pikmin survived, and he named it Steve. So I was like, so that's where I got that from. And I gotta keep struggling until I'm able to... Well, if I die next turn, that's okay. That's really no big problem. That's fine, we can just Terra Fighting next turn. Well, maybe we don't need to Terra Fighting, we can just close combat. Oh, never mind. Don't even need to close combat. Already down. Hello, Bolts for Lunch 7. Welcome back. And thank you for becoming a Gamer Bear. You are the best for that. Consider subscribing on YouTube, on my YouTube channel by the same name as well. Alright, if you want to do that Terra Grass, we'll see if we can do that real fast. And just 6 more followers and we hit 170. Alright, let's do this fire one and we'll do your grass one. Alright, let's do Terra Fire. I'm gonna use my Ursaluna this time. Well, let's see. Well, besides Iron Hands, I mean, there's a bunch of guides online and on YouTube and whatnot about, oh, use this Pokemon for this type of raid. There's whole videos on that. Like, Belly Drummers and Rolls work well. Ursaluna is very good. Pretty much anything with setup moves or any moves that can debuff the opponent's defenses, like Acid Spray or Screech, are very, very good for those builds. Oh, you're on your way? Okay. It's the reason why Belly Bolt is as good as it is in flying type raids. Just Acid Spray, Parabolic Charge with Electromorphosis, I believe it was called. And you're good. You pretty much beat up the 7-star raids like when we had a Alolan Decidueye. And most of the time, the best stat spreads are like HP and then one of the offense's attacker special attack. Just HP to take some good hits. And the higher your offense is, the better, the more damage you'll deal, and the more you'll be able to 2 or 3 shot the bosses. Alright. I got my Salamence for that. Or I could use my Choice Banded, not Blissey, what is it called? Staraptor. And now you die. And look at all those delicious fire shards. Yeah, let's see. Terra Psychic sucks. Let's do that Terra Water one next. Hey, free bottle cap. I'll do that raid with you. Now, let me kill that, Tadpole real quick. Just need a Tadpole mucus. I just want to do that real quick. Devastator, the Salamence I used for like 2 episodes during my playthrough. Actually, you said Terra types count, right? Yeah, I'm gonna use my Roaring Moon for this. So let's use him. If anyone else has a second Roaring Moon, I think I need a new Roaring Moon as well. I hope that event comes out eventually. Because I want to try making a more support-oriented Roaring Moon, maybe with Tailwind and whatnot. I've seen a lot of that in VGC as well. They're all like Tera Poison. For them pesky fairy and bug types. With Hurricane. I really set up the rain first. Yep, that's what you did. Just to be safe, you don't want to miss so many moves. I'll blow you away. Alright, +2 acrobatics, what I have to do. Hey, you got a confusion. And he hit himself, haha. You Blissey, you're a loser for that. Alright, one last acrobatics before its frostalization literally cuts you in half. They're flying. I'm gonna take a book out of Mikey's page. We're going to the sky! Team Sky! A lot of people use this Roaring Moon strategy. A lot of people came up with it back when this game first came out, even. Go! I know I'm not the right person saying this, but go Team Sky! Subscribe to MJTV if you haven't already. I'm not looking to be part of Team Sky. I'd rather be on my own evil team. And besides, why would I want to be part of any evil team? I'd rather just make my own. Screw listening to dumb bosses. Fuck that shit. Make my own evil team. Make my own business. That's what I'm doing. With this Twitch and YouTube stuff and game development. Or in terms of evil teams, I'll make my own evil team named Team Darkness. I don't know. That's really, I don't know. Oh, you can? Alright. Thank you for the help, and let's do this Tera Water Raid before you do that. Alright. Now, if you want to go into your Scholar file, do let me know. Alright, where's my Rillaboom? Alright, let's do it. Or if you do get the Roaring Moon, perhaps we should save that for the next episode. This one's already been long enough. How about do maybe one more Blissey right after this, and yeah, get off of this for right now. Maybe go play some Persona 3 Reload afterwards, and then we'll be back for VGC later. Because I do want to make a Yeah, I want to get to make... I need to transfer my Regigigas from Legends Arceus, actually. So I can use that in that team. Maybe make it Tera Fighting. Since it does learn Superpower, it pairs really well with Contrary. Alright. If you can get it quickly, then... I'll do a few Blissey Raids while I wait. Able to use basically Contrary Regigigas, that's gonna be so cool. And Regigigas is bulky enough, I could probably invest in speed. Probably put a Tailwind user on that team. It's a little gimmicky, but hey, it'll do quite a bit. And then knock off to deal with those pesky ghost types. Oh, that shield is gone. Get that out. A miscalculation on my part. Thankfully, the support from a wonderful Masquerada certainly helps with that. A Grassy Glider, as I like to call it, Grass Bullet. The strongest grass bullet around. They don't call him the Grass Bullet of the West for nothing. Nobody calls him that. Nobody calls him that, but someday, some people will. Alright, if you're gonna go get that Roaring Moon, I'll end off the, whatchamacallit right now. Alright. I'll disband it, and I'll go do, some more Empoleon raids, I suppose, while I wait. I've got some time, so why not? I look at how you beat me to it. And thankfully I don't have to worry about getting any more Fluttermanes thanks to that Fluttermane and Iron Jugulus raid from a few weeks ago. Maybe I'll do that Tera Dark raid sitting over there. Oh boy, there's an outbreak of Basculin. I'm so excited. Man, Basculin. Gets an evolution, but only a certain form of it evolves into it. Basculegion's still super cool, so, not all lost, right? Let anyone join. Maybe I'll use my own Koraidon for this. Or do I have a Tera Fighting Mon I could use? I guess I got this Great Tusk to trade him and do something else with it. Oh, I know exactly what I can use. Of an 8 Tera Fighting power, we use our Caledon. It's afternoon for me at the moment. Okay, really? That nickname. Really smart nickname there, dude, on your Koraidon. Keep making me stronger, Blissey. On a new dawn, yep. A new day, a new time to get some things done. A new day to get goals done. And one less day of dealing with slavery, right? That's how I look at it. Or another day to be a wonderful gamer. Like myself. / game developer. Alright, bot press. And down goes this Blissey. And a lot of Tera Dark Shards. Alright, any others besides the sucky Tera Psychic one? Let's do this Tera Ice one. Alright, let anyone join. Wow, those people poured in really fast. Alright, Tera Ice, right? I'm gonna use my Tera Steel Metagross. I always hated it when some people pronounce Metagross as Metagross. It's not how you pronounce it. You don't pronounce the word, oh, that's gross, as, oh, that's gross, right? Metagross. Or gross salary as gross salary. It just sounds stupid. And look how much damage that does. That little croc. You're not gonna survive this one. He survived it. I keep underestimating my foes. At least the shield's gone. You know, just for overkill purposes, Tera Steel. And down goes Blissey. Alright, I think I'll do the Tera Poison raid that's sitting up here. Alright, let's do that Tera Rock one sitting up there instead. Alright. I was about to ask you how the progress is going with that. I'll patiently wait for that. Just gonna do some of these raids off screen, but might as well do them right now while I wait. Oh. Lag issues. Alright, Tera Grass again. Swampy Swampert. Actually, I got a Tera Poison, a Salt-Vested Swampert. Part of me kind of wants to use, not even gonna lie. But I can't use it here. Well, I could, just wouldn't be the best thing. Roaring Moon, and Ho-Oh of all things? Why do you want those two to fight? Like I was talking about Metagross's mispronunciations earlier, like a few minutes ago. The people who pronounce Ho-Oh as Ho-Ho. What? Ho-Ho. Anyone who pronounces it like that, good lord. Well, look up a pronunciation book, my man. Does that look like Ho-Ho to you? It's just hilarious to me. Like, I'm making a really confused face right now. You guys can't see it, but it baffles me how people pronounce it like that. Ho-Ho, alright. Alright, 2 more grass bullets and that shield is broken. 3 more grass bullets and that shield is broken. Alright, Tera Grass Power. Close Combat Surge, that sounds really cool. Better make a Tera Fighting one with a Silt Vest. Though, Close Combat doesn't pair too well with a Silt Vest. Other than that, Silt Vest is such a versatile item. I love it. And down goes the Blissey again. Oh, I see that. So in a way, they're, at least from the past, they're like, counterparts. I see what you're saying. I don't really watch Loxton's videos very often anymore, just because some of his jokes aren't the best. One particular simpish joke that he made that I didn't really like kind of prompted me to not watch him much anymore, but I still enjoy his videos from time to time. Alright, this Tera Poison one... That Tera Fighting one I don't think is too useful. The Tera Psychic and Tera Bug one after that, there's no more Blissey raids unless I switch around the map, so... The Poison one is easily the most, useful one, I'd say, so let's do that next. And also, with Pachirisu on the map right there, might I mention something? Pachirisu is ridiculously rare in this game. I tried looking for them because you need them to make, you need their parts, their fur, I think it is, to make, Thunderbolt TMs. But I literally couldn't find, like, one. Or maybe I found, like, one in Kitakami. It took so long for me to find another one, I just went, fuck it, make an electric-type sandwich. And I got so many, Pachirisu eggs, or Pachirisu furs from that. So I can make my Thunderbolt TMs. Excuse me. Time for a change of pace. I'm gonna use this Lando. My Tera Dragon one for those... Ah, dang it. I don't have any available, whatchamacallits. I don't have any available Iron Hands, since, again, the two that I have are on separate competitive teams. Alright. Let me know when you catch them and we'll set up a trade. Hypnosis lands. He's now fast asleep. I mean, hypnosis and, like, the definition of hypnosis in real life is, like, hypnotism or a trance between consciousness and unconsciousness. But in this game, it's just, it puts you to sleep. Earthquake! Earth tremble and shake, Geo Rumble! People sleeping on Tera Dragon Landers, even though I didn't even use that. Alright, we just entered this raid, so we'll set up a trade real fast. Get a raid and trade? Okay. Alright, we'll type that in. Right, let us begin. Omen. Almost like a bad omen, but in this case, it's a good omen. I'm definitely gonna keep that name in mind. Thanks for it. Oh, that was your character's name. I thought you were talking about the wrong moon. Huh. Really running out of things I want to get rid of, though. A lot of that already had to transfer a lot of my mons to other Pokemon games just to make room here. As you can kind of see. Got a Clawdtar named you, Claude. Steven Universe reference for those who do not know. I almost want to train up that, Clawdtar, actually, and just use that in competitive and make fun of people with it. Let's see, which should I give up? Let's see, do I want to get rid of this Hisuian Sneasel? Excuse me. Or... I don't know what I want to get rid of. This is what happens when you have too many choices. Alright, you know what? I could always breed more in case I need another one. Because, yes, I made the Sneasel, excuse me, for my Psychic Terrain team. I happened to breed, yep, spoiler alert, but, I breeded those, like, last month or whatever. I ended up getting 3 eggs, so one I hatched, the last episode, I believe, when we were doing all those BBQs. Sent that guy over to Legends Arceus. One I used on the Psychic Terrain team, again, spoiler alert, at least on one of the teammates. You'll see the other 5 soon enough. Trying so hard not to spoil that. Yeah. And so, there you go. There's your Hisuian Sneasel. Excuse me. Alright. Thank you for the Roaring Moon. It's gonna be the strongest Roaring Moon ever. Actually, let me take off those numbers. And then one last thing we'll do, I'll find an Empoleon raid to do. And let me just take off those numbers real fast. Alright, there we go. Alright, who's got an Empoleon raid? There we go. Whether we win or lose, don't matter. Yes, I've watched that. Remember watching that while playing Devil May Cry back in December. Because I bought the Devil May Cry collection on my PS4. With the first 3 games, and I was watching that, and he was like, oh my god, I'm orange, and he was fighting freaking Ultra Necrozma and just freaking out over it. I still remember my first experience with Ultra Necrozma back when Ultra Sun Ultra Moon first came out. Or as I like to call him, USUM. I was just using my Incineroar because I chose Linton. I was choosing Linton in my Generation 7 runs. And I just kept using the Roto boost so you could get the Omni boost, while he kept spamming Power Gem. And my Incineroar was taking them, and then on the 3rd turn, well, every other turn I was using the Roto boost. Or, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to change mods. But every other turn I was using the Roto boost and full heals and whatnot, or full restores. Until on the last turn I used the Malicious Moonsault, the Z move, exclusive, to Incineroar, and just one-shotted it. It was such a surprise when I ran into that thing, and my Incineroar was like level 63 when I fought it. Bro, still getting kinda messed up by those, whatchamacallits. Also, why would you use a Poliwrath? Whatever. Alright, with a Blissey, we'll never lose. And yes, the Team Sky Part 2 with the DLCs was quite nice as well. Being up that shiny Rayquaza. Yep, my support is here. Alright, set up the snow, that's not gonna mean anything. Don't freeze me, please. Oh, froze the Blissey. I might have just spoken that into existence. Anyway, set up the sun. The god of the sky. Yep, I mean, that is Rayquaza, at least the nickname I always like to give it. I mean, remember all those Pokedex entries about how Rayquaza can fly in the ozone layer and literally lives in it? So you're telling me when a Rayquaza falls asleep, it's just randomly drifting in the ozone layer? There's no, like, nest where it sleeps in? Which isn't entirely true. I'm gonna take this a little, to another game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl specifically. If you remember, Rayquaza's a boss in that game. And for some reason, in that game, Rayquaza lives in a lake? When Fox and Diddy Kong fights them, it's weird. Like, literally found in a lake. When all those Pokedex entries, even back when Brawl was the latest Smash Bros. Game, and at the time I think Diamond and Pearl was the latest Pokemon game, going on about how Rayquaza lives in the sky and whatnot. Since when could it live in a goddamn lake? And yes, what is a god to a non-believer? I believe that's a Team 4-star line. I could be wrong, though. Also, before Smash Ultimate came out, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was the second best Smash Bros. Game after Melee. Yes, that's right, I'm a Melee fanboy. And no one takes that away from me. And then when Ultimate came out, second best Smash Bros. Game. Because I'm that much of a Melee fan. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. That is... I didn't know it was God of War, okay. I've yet to... Well, should I play God of War someday? I don't know. There's a lot of other things I'm still looking to play. I mean, if y'all want to see a God of War playthrough, I wouldn't be behind doing that. Or above doing that. But nah, there's a bunch of PS4 games I'd rather play first. Oh yeah, his Mightyena. His terraflying Mightyena. And his logic for using that is because both Team Aqua and Team Magma use Poochyena / Mightyena, so why not him too, right? I mean, I get his logic just so he also has more choices. I mean, it's kind of a missed opportunity back when Pokemon Emerald came out that they never did a Team Sky or something. Imagine if they did. Oh, no sun. I gotta put back up the sun. Good thing I caught that. And my dude's Tera fighting. Did anybody take away his ability by any chance? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think anyone took away its ability, so I'm gonna protect. I still feel absolutely dirty using this move. Hello, Zeno Reality. How you doing today, and welcome back. Man, how come John's getting all angry at him for that? Alright, we're doing quite well as well. Just finishing up with some Empoleons. Got a lot of nice things done today. We'll be ready for the VGC video later. Alright, we're running a little low on time here. Also, you know, maybe I should try using a Tera Fairy Skeledirge myself one of these days. Definitely be good for dealing with those pesky dark types. It's really only good for dark types, though. It's not all that useful against any other type that Fairy handles. At least specifically for Skeledirge, of course, but yeah. I mean, I guess it's something decent to deal with Garchomp. I guess. That's about it. Our shield's broken. We have a chance. We have a chance to win. Did he Focus Blast? His Pokemon if he wants to do that. You know, what am I talking about? I like Focus Blast. As unreliable as that move is, I like it. Sun's here, and we win. I will not forget to raid. We'll go back to the mountains, sell a few things, and then I got some off-screen things to do, play some Persona 3 Reload, make some pancakes, and yeah, we'll be back with VGC, as long as I don't end up being lazy about it. I gotta pull the thumb out of my ass and get that going. Can't be lazy. One of the things that causes you to get away from your dreams and your goals is being distracted, and I gotta stop being so distracted. No, I didn't, sadly. Couldn't keep going with that. Gotta continue with the raids. We could always do that. I might even just look up a video on how to find those things. Those goddamn dittos. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Now, let's see what things I can sell that I got from all these raids. Alright, just a bunch of star pieces. That would be good for buying some of the stat vitamins. I don't know what else I have that I want to train, like, fully in special attack. Yes, thank you for putting his name in there. I was going to ask you the guy's name again. As long as he's still alive, nothing wrong with that. I just sell all of these. Alright. And let me check my inventory. Oh wait, oops. Did not want to check the boxes. Now let's just stick with the Ib guy. Some variety. Variety is the spice of life, they say. It sounded like I just said the spice of lice, but I meant to say the spice of life. Imagine that? Never mind, that's nasty. Alright, anyways, I got my Avalix sitting right over there. I only have this team because I don't want to spoil my Psychic Terrain team, other than me already spoiling the little bit of it that I did. Alright, let's see, how many shards do I have? 999, oh, I almost have enough ground shards and fighting shards. It's funny I'm still lacking in electric shards compared to the other ones, along with dark shards, I believe. But yeah, I pretty much want to have any Terra type I please, really. Alright, let's save. That Metal X, my go-to nickname for some Metagrosses. But anyways, I think that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pokemon's Violet fun stuff and more Empoleon raids, and Blissey raids, and BBQs. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow on both Twitch and YouTube if you'd like to become a subscriber on Twitch. Almost got enough subscribers on YouTube as well to start doing memberships. I can't wait for that. Anyways, answer the question of the day, what's your favorite move animation? May I give a special thank you to Aaron for joining me once again for a wondrous episode, as well as both Xeno Reality and Bullets for Lunch 7 for becoming Gamer Bears today. It's a very, very big help of getting to our next follower goal. Plus, video is sponsored by the wonderful people at Dubby. Hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor. And let us do our raid to end things off. Plus, what did you like and dislike about this episode, so I can use that, so I can use that feedback for a later episode. Let us know. Right? What did it say? It said that guy's name was Ib. ZDIB. Z1. Alright, I see him right here. Playing in Power World. Alright, everybody give him your support and tell him I sent you. Alright, and thank you everybody for watching. Have a bearific day.